Hey, welcome back guys. How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler again. On this video we're gonna go ahead and do extra settings, direct capture native 4K for Call of Duty World War II PC beta video. You have seen the high settings version. Now we're gonna go ahead and check the extra settings to see how well it will run. Now I don't expect extra settings with native 4K on this LG 69p monitor to run at 60 frames per second because I'm only running a 1070. If I was running 1080, I easily could do that. You have to remember, this is a laptop GPU. There's a huge difference. If I had the 1070 external card, full-fledged card, then I'd be able to do that, you know. But right now with the laptop GPU, that's just not going to happen. So let's go to the settings, go to the graphics, go to the advanced video, and here, as you can see, everything's set to 60 frames per second, maximum FPS 85, aspect ratio automatic, field of view 65, 3840 by 2160, native 4K 3840 by 2160 on rendering resolution and pre 2x resolution, also 3840 2160. Okay, so now we're gonna move texture resolution to extra and normal map resolution to extra and a specular map resolution to extra, and then we're gonna apply it, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this. So here we go. Let me see the audio just really quick. Okay, that's pretty good. And then let's click play. You can choose between the male or female characters. You can choose different divisions. You have the different allied forces, different countries. You got British, Canadian, French, and the of course the American. What I mean by French, it's like Canadian, same thing. So we're gonna click find match. Let's choose a mosh pit. There's a different types of game modes. Let's just choose a mosh pit, mix them all up. Obviously here I expect to see much better detail now, and the reason we're doing the extra settings, it's so that way I can show you how the game looks with the extra settings. But don't expect the frame rates to be super smooth. Don't expect the gameplay to be super smooth because, you know, this is native 4K with the extra settings, and that's an overkill for this laptop. But it's still amazing what this Alienware can do for a laptop. You know what I mean? We'll go with the airborne. So I'm getting 40 frames per second here, which it's not bad, honestly. 40 frames per second looks pretty outstanding. Actually runs pretty good, as a matter of fact. Hold on. Throw a smoke grenade in there. And let's look at that volumetric light. Look at that volumetric light. You see that? Check that out. That's a pretty good job there. And of course, this thing also supports high dynamic range on a PC as well. You just have to turn your dynamic color and 10 bit per color on your options on the NVIDIA, and you will definitely see much better dramatic improvement with the high dynamic range, like the shadows here and reflecting light, overshadowing this shadow with the reflection of the sun will look much better on the high dynamic range. Like this will look gazillion times better on high dynamic range. So we should definitely be excited for the full version of this game, considering it's gonna have a outstanding graphics with the extra settings, native 4K, high dynamic range, will definitely look eye candy big time, especially on your OLED or whatever television QLED, whatever it is that you're using, or even Sony X900 or Sony A1E, or especially if you have a Z9D, you're gonna be in heaven with this game. Now, I don't know if there will be Dolby Atmos. It would be cool if they put additional, like, Dolby Atmos abilities. That would be cool, but I wouldn't, you know, hold my breath on it in the beginning. But bottom line is, you're definitely going to enjoy this game when it comes out. You know, it's definitely going to be 9.2 out of 10. You know, it's going back to its old roots. And I know some people are like done with it, but me personally, you know, I understand why they're going back to the World War II, because
Enemy care package observed. Deny the enemy resupply.
because people like the World War II style. And rightly so.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Kill denied.
Okay, let's go hide over here. I'm gonna use a gun. I'm gonna do it like this with a gun. I'm just gonna run around like this with a gun. So I'm getting 38 frames per second, which is pretty good, considering that I'm running this thing on very high. Very high extra settings. You know, extra settings are definitely the way to play with a native 4K and HDR. I have actually tested extra settings with native 4K and HDR on Samsung KS8000, and it just looks remarkable.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover.
All right, let's. And HDR definitely adds to the whole experience. There's no question about that. Especially if you're playing on a big giant 78-inch QLED or 75-inch KS9000 Samsung TV with HDR and peak brightness. You know, the bigger TV, the better for 4K and HDR. You'll see more detail and you'll appreciate the game even better. Oh, check this out. Ah, shit. I ran out of ammunition. Obviously, that guy probably is getting 120 hertz, 60 steady frames per second, 1080p, probably running the game. So some of these guys are much faster. You know, me, you know, I'm not using that. So for me to get a kill might be a little bit harder. But again, remember, the whole purpose of these videos, it's not for me to compete. I'm not doing a competitive thing here. All right. Nor am I claiming that I am a hardcore Call of Duty player. I'm not. I'm more of a racing fan. I love racing games. But purpose of my channel, it's all about 4K. So, and that's why I'm doing this extra settings second part of Call of Duty. All of these Call of Duty videos that I'm doing, it's really gonna help you make up your mind whether or not you should purchase it or not. I think you should definitely purchase it. This game looks outstanding. I'm gonna get all three versions, and I'm gonna put them side by side, compare them. You know, definitely Xbox One X versus PlayStation 4 Pro. That's definitely the one video that everyone's gonna be kind of excited to see, for me to put Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro side by side. Now, absolutely, Xbox One X will be able to have a better texture detail, better filters, volumetric light, etc., etc. We'll probably see something like this. I think with checkerboard resolution of 1800p and HDR with the extra settings, we should be able to see Xbox One X do that. You know, to see the detail of the character on the right here. We should definitely be able to see that on the Xbox One X. But again, you have to remember, Phil Spencer cannot make these developers do all of this. They have to decide for themselves if they want to use all that power, put it on the Xbox One X or not. So what Phil Spencer is doing, basically, he's giving these developers, he already sent them all consoles of Xbox One X. They have the tools, the kits, everything necessary. It's up to them to utilize that. It's really up to the third-party developers to utilize the graphics of Xbox One X. That's not to say that the Xbox One X can't handle it. Sure, it can handle it, but it's up to the developers to make sure that that they utilize that power. Okay? So it will be up to them to make that happen. Phil Spencer only has a control on first-party games, you know, his games. Like the new Halo 6 will absolutely, and Halo 5 will look remarkably great on the Xbox One X. But don't expect it to look remarkably great if it's a third-party game. You know, if it's a third-party game, there's nothing Phil Spencer can do about that. He can maybe make some kind of a deal with them, but he cannot make them utilize the power, okay? And I'm pretty sure everyone should know that by now. Oh, shit. Let's see this kill. Oh, hold on. And I would really love to see a oh, there he is. Hold on. I would really love to see Dolby Atmos included, if possible, from Sledgehammer. I think Sledgehammer did. I'm not sure which Call of Duty did Sledgehammer do. Which Call of Duty games did they do? World at War. I'm not sure. God damn it. I'm not sure if they did. Maybe they did. Oh, okay. It's clear. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. There they are. They're in there. I might get an assist. Maybe. Finally, I made a kill. Come back. Ah, they got me too. So tomorrow's gonna be the end of the PC Open Beta. Like I said, we have like less than a month to go before the release of this game. It will be coming out pretty shortly, man. Like, you know, 3 weeks away, we'll be getting this game, and then we'll also be getting the Xbox One X as well. So you'll be able to check this game out on the Xbox One X as well. I would personally wait for the Xbox One X and then get this game, so you can experience it in much better detail. So the next month is gonna be like beginning of November is gonna be really busy for me, man. I'm gonna have a truckload of stuff to test, including the Xbox One X comparisons, and then including the 4K movies that are coming out. And there's so much stuff for me to do, man. It's gonna be a really hectic and busy holiday season for me, man. You know, and I do try to get to all of these what you call it, requests that you guys have posted on my forums, discussion forums on my page. But you gotta remember, I'm gonna be very busy, you know. For me to get to all of these requests will take a lot of time. You know, I'm a human being. I'm not a Superman. It's impossible for me to be able to multitask that fast, that quick. But I'll do what I can to get to everybody, and look at the requests and what people want to see and stuff like that. I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you. You need to understand that I'm very busy. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting 45 to 55 frames per second here. I'm gonna chill out here. Oh, they already got it. They took care of it. Okay, so I'm gonna chill out here. See what I can do. I'll wait for the next victim. The next victim who's coming up here, she'll get it. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. You know, everybody's camping once in a while. Why should I be any different? Oh, come on, dude. Come on. But look at the detail here, man. This will just pop with HDR. Look at the smoke and particle effects. All of that just looks fantastic, man. I should get the assist. I think I shot him a couple of times. Yep, assist is, what is it? Some kind of assist. Alright, let me climb up here. Let me throw a smoke grenade. I'm gonna chill out here. Oh, there you go. Oh, come on, dude. I should get an assist again, because I did shot him like a few times. Oh, come on, dude. I'm just gonna use a... Sometimes I'm much better with a pistol, dude. Seriously. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. My bad. Oh, come on. I'm just going with the gun. With my 1911. Fuck it. You know, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. There you go. Sometimes you're just better with the gun. The hell with the fucking machine gun. 1911, man. 45 hollow point will never let you down. If you have this thing, if you have this sidearm with you at all times, everyone should fear you. Everyone should fear you. Colonel, my sidearm, 1911, 45 hollow points, sir. Yep, 1911. That's the Army issued sidearm. 45 hollow point. Good luck. Anybody want to mess with you? No, first of all, no one's going to mess with you if you have a 45 hollow point 1911. Especially SIG 1911. No one's going to dare take that fucking chance and mess with you. Period. Just the word 45 and hollow point. Just you fire one round, the sound of that thing will just make them shit and piss their pants. That simple. Okay, so let's continue. Yes, I shot the 45 hollow point, the shooting range many times, and that thing, it's just loud. But the recoil is not that bad because it's a much larger, bigger gun, SIG 1911, and the recoil, it's actually less. There's less recoil, but it is loud. That sucker, it's loud. You use a Federal Line hollow point bullets, and that thing, you know, hollow points exiting. Target will make more damage than entering, you know, and that's why they're so dangerous. and lethal. Not just dangerous, fucking lethal, man. They're like lethal. One bullet, you're done. That's it. Don't bother calling medics, man. Just call the morgue. Call the coroner's office. That's it. Don't bother calling the ambulance. You're done, man. Chances of you surviving a hollow point is 0. That's all I gotta tell you. So anyway, enough of the gun talk. It's not a military channel. This is the video games 4K channel. Hold on. Look at, oh dude, you just look at all this detail. The reason I'm like not playing as a competitive here, because I just want to show you this detail here. Look at these campers. Look at this camping, man. Look at that. It's a bunch of campers. Wow, Call of Duty, the worst. Brings out the worst in the players. Campers. Brings out the kiddies and teenagers. Campers. And of course it brings out the hillbilly boys too. From Kentucky, boy. I'm gonna play some Call of Duty, boy. I'm from Kentucky. They drink moonshine in one hand and the control in the other. I'm just kidding, guy. I guess they do. Oh shit, dude. Hold on. Oh, with a shotgun. See, Kentucky boy from shotgun just got me down. I have nothing against Kentucky, okay? I'm just simply saying that's how they are. They love moonshine, alright? It's not a secret. They love moonshine, you know, they love their, you know, way of life. It's who they are. So, I'm just stating out the obvious. I'm not like, you know, saying nothing that's not true. I'm just telling you what they love. They love trucks, they love their guns, and they listen to country music, boy. Work my daddy's farm. There you go. Actually, sometimes living in the country it could be more peaceful and fun than living in a big giant city. Alright, so there you have it, guys. You know, I showed you the extra settings. I'm getting 45 frames per second, which is not bad for the extra settings for the native 4K. And I guess maybe I can do one more. Maybe I can do one more map. Check it out. Also keep in mind this video will take a long time, so be wary of that. You know, this is a huge file. It's a gigantic file. It will take a long time till it processes. Look, this guy looks like Jason Statham. Pretty Myers, or Pret G. Myers. Piss ass. There's another one called the piss ass. Ooh, I just ranked up. I just ranked up. Let's see what I got with my weapons here. Use rank unlock token. Alright. Alright, we got a new weapon. Alright, here we go. Use rank to unlock token. Awesome. Sweet beans. Alright. So we got about 11 seconds.
Better. PUBG copy Fortnite.
9 seconds, 8 seconds, and we're ready to go.
And the number 1.
Mr. 4K, there I am right there as a female. Alright, we'll do this one more level, just really quick, really fast, and then when I end this video, you have to remember, this is just a demo purpose to show you how it looks, the difference between native 4K on the high settings and native 4K on the extra settings. I might do Project Cars 2 to show you how Project Cars 2 looks on all of that detail put into it for like 15-20 minutes. I might do that tomorrow. Project Cars 2. But I'm definitely gonna pick up all three versions: Xbox One X version, PlayStation 4 Pro version, and a PC version. But let's be honest, I'll be playing mainly Xbox One X version. All right, that should be clear. I think that's what I will be playing most of the time. Ah, oh, come on, dude. Come on. And I don't want to compare Call of Duty to... I should get the assist here. I don't want to compare Call of Duty to Battlefield 1 because they're two different types of games. Okay? One is like a fully fledged combat game where you can use armored vehicles, planes, all sorts of different arsenal. Call of Duty, it's more like closed in, close quarters combat, fast paced, close quarter combats. So I don't want to compare it. But I know people will compare it anyway. But look at the detail here. I just want to show you this detail. That's on the extra settings, and it looks really good. That's the multiplayer. Now imagine the full version of the game with the HDR and the native 4K. It's gonna look remarkable. Now, in the final thoughts, you know, people ask me, should I pre-order this? Absolutely, man. Pre-order it, dude. It's going to be worth your money. Absolutely. It's a huge replay value here, and it's going to last you for a long time with all the mods and everything they'll be releasing. Absolutely, man. Which I know everybody will pre-order it anyway. If you have a really high-end PC, man, like 1080 Ti SLI, 64 gigs of GDDR4 memory speed, and you got the Ryzen processor, or if you have i9 processor into it built, yeah, you're gonna be like enjoying the sharp needle, razor sharp needle detail on a 4K and HDR.
Enemy care package observed. Deny the enemy resupply.
I'll probably get the assist here.
Mission on the way. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Maybe I should chill out here and wait for the next victim. This is a bad camping site right here. But look at this detail in the game. Like everything, it's rendered perfectly because you're getting the extra detail now. And with the native 4K, that extra detail will definitely shine. And now on top of that, you add another layer of HDR, and there you go, man. You got yourself a truly remarkable, good-looking Call of Duty World War II game. Especially that Omaha Beach D-Day landing is gonna be just sick, man. Oh, my bad, dude, my bad. Okay, so now I'm getting 48 to 50, which is not bad. Honestly, 48 frames per second to 50 frames per second on extra setting, native 4K. It's definitely pretty good for this monitor. I mean, for this laptop. It's pretty darn good.
Enemy strafing run inbound.
Wait, can you... Was that an airplane? Can you fly an airplane in this game? I don't know. I do some more research. I don't think you can, but... Dude, what is that? I guess you can fly an airplane. Look at it. There's a dude out there with an airplane. Check that out.
Enemy care package observed. Deny the enemy
Or maybe that's the perks. I know that's the perks. I'm sorry. It's part of the
Enemy care
perks.
package observed. Deny the
That's
enemy
what that is.
resupply. Success bomb.
Look at that volumetric light on that light when I shoot that light. Look at that. That looks fantastic.
Get to cover.
Oh my god. This is getting ridiculous. Let me use the MG42.
Firing battery 1. Target position confirmed.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Look at the smoke effects here, dude. It looks awesome. Alright, so I'm going to end this video pretty soon. I've done plenty of
Recon airborne.
I've done plenty of videos on Call of Duty, so there's plenty of content for you to check and see Call of Duty.
Have them on the run. Kill them all.
And my final thoughts, highly recommend it. Definitely pick it up, man. It's definitely worth it. You're gonna enjoy. Just look at this. Look at this volumetric light with the native 4K and HDR. This is gonna look fantastic on the Xbox One X.
Dropping Fritz X-bomb.
Ah well. What are you gonna do? Can't win them all. Can't win them all.
Target position confirmed.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. But I think there's the developers playing this shit, like fully unlocked perks and whatnot. It's getting like impossible to kill them.
Superiority.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the developers, dude.
Inbound. Fall back.
I'm blaming developers because I'm pretty sure they jump into to play with us. But they're not gonna tell us they're developers, but I'm pretty sure. Alright, so this is the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember, the whole purpose of these two videos was for me to show you how the game looks on high settings versus extra settings in native 4K. And you can also check out my Samsung KS8000, couple of videos where I showed you native 4K with the extra settings and HDR, Call of Duty, World War II, PC open beta videos for you guys to check out and see. I highly recommend it. Go pre-order it, pick it up on November 3rd. It's going to be on Friday, November 3rd, so it's give you enough time to play through campaign and some multiplayer. And then on November 7th, Tuesday, you get to get your Xbox One X. If you have pre-ordered it, that is. Alright, so this is Mr. 4K Upscaler. I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you most likely on tomorrow, Project Cars 2 native 4K representation video, direct capture. Thank you, Mr. 4K Upscaler. Out. Have a nice Sunday.